Welcome 10th grade students. This is a revision for the midterm exam. Let's start by revising the vocab. Choose the correct word. Number 1. Jerry walked briskly or coldly down the street. Think, take your time. Jerry walked briskly or coldly down the street. Yes, that's right, briskly. Number 2. Mark was returning from the gym. He has been exercising, feeling rather tired or strong. Great, tired. Number 3. It was a dark or empty night and the wind was blowing. So it's good, dark night. Number 4. Sally was grey or weary from walking all afternoon. She's been walking all afternoon, so she's weary. Excellent. Number 5. In the distance, Charlotte saw a brightly lit or light house. Brightly lit or light house. Good. Brightly lit house. Okay, let's move on. Complete the sentences. We have a list of vocab. The first one is first aid kit, insect repellent, luggage, travel guide, sunscreen, goggles, passport, and money belt. Again, we have first aid kit, insect repellent, luggage, travel guide, sunscreen, goggles, passport, and money belt. Okay, number 1. If you take some with you when you go on holiday, you won't get bitten by insects. You won't get bitten by insects. Think and choose the right one. Yes, I can hear you. That's right. It's insect repellent. Thank you. Number 2. You should always keep what? In the car in case of an emergency. In case of an emergency. Yes, first aid kit. Number 3. Don't ever go sunbathing without. Yes, good. That's sunscreen. Number 4. When you travel abroad, you must take your as identification. Think. Yes, correct. It's passport. So when you travel abroad, you must take your passport. Thank you. The next one. Number 5. If they lose the airline will pay you compensation. Compensation for what? Yes, correct. Luggage. If they lose your luggage, the airline will pay your compensation. Number 6. Don't forget to take your with you when you go swimming. They can protect your eyes. You can wear goggles. Great. Goggles, right. Number 7. The is full of interesting information on local restaurants. You can get information about local restaurants, sites, and so on. This is from Travel Guide. Great, guys. Thank you. Number 8. A keeps your important belongings safe and makes it harder for pickpockets. You can keep your money, your papers. What? Yes, that's right. Money belt. A money belt keeps your important belongings safe. That's right. The next one, choose the correct word. We stayed at a. You have a space hotel by the sea. Delicious, sandy, 5-star, cobbled. Take your time and think. That's right. It's 5-star hotel. Number 2. Can you hear the sirens what? Beeping, wailing, crashing, flapping. You hear them what? Wailing. Great. Number 3. She's very pretty with rosy and big eyes. Nose, mouth, face, cheeks. Think. Correct. Rosy cheeks. That's right. Number 4. Nasser walked home in the. You have a space, rain. In the heavy, strong, weary, dark rain. Yes, heavy rain. Excellent, guys. Number 5. Ali has got a chin. Ali has got a chin. A wavy, broad, snap, pointed. Yes, great. It would be pointed chin. As for the grammar part, grammar revision, underline the correct tense in the following sentences. Number 1, while he was boarding, boarded the plane, his new hat flew or was flying away. While he was boarding, great. His new hat was flying away or flew away. طبعا his new hat flew away. Number 2, Fiona was reading or read a book when she smelt or was smelling something burning. A book, read, and smell. So it would be Fiona was reading a book, that's right, when she smelt. So if we have when, before when, past continuous, after when, past simple in this sentence. Number 3, Mom knocked or was knocking on the door loudly as we were listening or listened to music in our room. It would be Mom, good, was knocking on the door loudly as we were listening to music in our room. That's good, guys. Both actions were continuously happening or simultaneously happening. That's right. Number 4, we saw or were seeing our teacher while we were riding or rode our bikes to the river. And you have while. Before while we have, and after while we have. What tenses? So it's we saw our teachers, that's right, while we were riding our bikes. Great, thank you. Number 5, as we were watching or watched the film last night, the people in the front row talked or were talking. As and while have the same rule. So it would be as we were watching, good, the people in the front row were talking. So it's were watching and were talking. Again, they happen at the same time or simultaneously. So was and were plus verb in or past continuous tense. Thank you. The next one, choose the correct preposition. Prepositions. Okay. Number 1, Jolly was capable of or for doing it on her own. She was capable of. That's right, capable of. Number 2, we knew we could depend on Simon. Depend, think, on. Great, that's right, depend on. Number 3, he didn't comment on to her behavior. Comment on or to. Comment, I'm listening. Great, comment on, that's right. Number 4, it was unfair that Paul was dismissed from or off his job. Of course, Paul was dismissed from the job, that's right. Number 5, they were always complaining of about something. They were always complaining of or about. Yes, great, complaining about. Number 6, it was very curious for. I was very curious for or about the world I lived in as a child. I was very curious for or about the world I lived in as a child. So it's curious about. Thank you. Thank you guys for the revision for vocab and grammar. With my best wishes, Mr. Tarek Abdul Latif. Wish you the best of luck and may you have good marks or great marks. Thank you. Bye bye.